Now, Roundball Wrap on KEZI 9 News.
Welcome to another edition of Roundball Wrap. I'm Jake Sivan. He is Eric Elkin. Churchill continues to roll this season with 10 wins and only 2 losses, ranked second in the Class 5A poll and beating opponents by an average of 23.4 points.
Certainly one of the best teams in the state, taking on a team with one of the best players in the state. Eli Leininger leading the Axemen against Churchill in our game of the week. This game was supposed to be a blowout on paper, but South Eugene showed up big time. Mason Green Richards knocks down the 3 from the corner, puts the Axemen on top 15-14. It was tied at 17 after 1, but South Eugene had a monster second quarter. Leininger with a great look on the other end. Green Richards somehow finishes the lead up to 5. A little later on, Axemen lead at 9. Leininger left all alone underneath. Easy bucket for him. South Eugene up 11. Leininger's tied a season high with 27. Lancers have it back down 8 here. Kirk Bassett finishes over the 7'1" Matt Hayashi and 1. South Eugene led by 10 at the break. Third quarter, different story. David Shedrick, just 4 points in the first half, exploded in the third, bucket in the foul there. This is what really got him going. Churchill also turned it up on defense. Brendan Nesbitt with the steal. Malik Morgan will finish on the other end, and the foul, it's now just a 4-point game. Now tied at 41. Deshaun Brooks gets the steal off the inbounds. Shedrick with the bucket. He had 13 in the quarter, finished with 24 in the game. That gave the Lancers the lead for good. Never looked back. Churchill survives with a 70-60 win.
Man, we just came out and we kind of took them easy and didn't think they were really going to give us a fight, but they really did, and we had to come out and play real strong in the second half. Coach got in my butt at halftime, told me to work harder, and so that helped.
What did he say to you at halftime?
He told me I was being selfish. I was on the bench whining to him. He said, "You haven't done anything to be out there," so I came out in the second half and gave him a reason to be out there.
You know, last year he could be kind of a pretty little scorer out there and get a couple rebounds, and we were fine, and we need him to be more rugged. I tried to track his focus back in the fact we need you to defend and rebound and not try to be so pretty out there.
As a man wearing makeup right now, I can't talk about anybody being pretty. Sheldon, ranked number 2 in 6A, visiting 8-win Springfield. Strong start for the Irish. Nick Nistel at a buzzer beater on Tuesday puts Sheldon up by 3 with the and 1. Then it's Jordan Alexander, tough shot, finishes Sheldon. A talented team, but Springfield is as well. They make a run. Luke Wilson gets the board, the freshman beasting to put it back in. Only a freshman. He is a man. Then Alec Cook, he's a sophomore, hits a 3. Miller's pull within 2, but the Irish just too much to handle. Nistel pokes it away, saves it inbounds. The great hustle play, gets it back himself and lays it in. What a play from Nistel. The Irish get the best of Springfield, 63-56, 10th win of the year for Sheldon.
Thurston trying to avoid its 3rd straight loss, taking on Marist in the 3rd. Chandler Potter hands it off to A.J. Bartko, hits the 3, cuts the Thurston lead 2-3. Thurston answers right back, though. Carson Cook will hit a 3 from the corner. Thurston lead up to 31-25. More Colts. Cook finds Alec Franks, cutting to the hoop. Nice pass, makes the score 40-27 Colts. Then some more Franks. Backdoor to Brendan Quinn. We saw him dunk the other night. Not so much right there. Makes the score, the lead up to 15. Then a little more from Marist late. Austin Tyner. Tough shot from the tough angle, but Thurston goes on to win 62-49.
Roseburg trying to avoid 3 straight losses in a showdown with conference foe Crater. Carson Reed just going one-on-one, breaking down his man off the dribble, pull up, knock it down. Indians up by 5. Then more from Reed. This is deep, couple feet behind the 3-point line. 8-point Roseburg lead. Then Jake Stevens from the baseline. Roseburg's up 11 in the first quarter. But Crater answers. Dina Roscoe in transition finishes. Roseburg lead back down to single digits. Roseburg dominating the early part of this game. Brady Haskett hits the open 3. It's a 13-point Roseburg lead. Then Haskett again, this time from the free throw line. Indians went up 15, but Crater comes back to force overtime and wins in overtime, 56-53.
North Eugene taking on its rival across Highway 99, Willamette. Highlanders down 5 in the 3rd. DJ Wright from the corner brings North Eugene to within 2. But Willamette answers right back. Patrick Goddard, that's good for 3. Willamette goes up 6. North not going away, though. Chandler Sand, nice move underneath the hoop and the bucket. Wolverines just too much down low, though. Will High up 25-22. Austin Murray drives and one. Then it's Bailey Vessel a few minutes later on. You just saw an and one. How about another one? Driving, bucket, foul, good. Despite a spirited comeback from North at the end of the game, Willamette wins 46-42.
Mid-Willamette League action, West Albany ranked 3rd in 5A, taking on Lebanon. First quarter, Ian Smith to Colson Shanks. Tough finish for Shanks. Lebanon takes an early lead, but the Bulldogs respond. J.J. Stewart to Zach Hege, who hits a deep three. West Albany back on top. Third quarter now, Nate Sherwood will poke the ball away, gets the steal, and is in the open court. Take off Nate Sherwood. Tomahawk slam. A Sunday Sports Extra top play nominee. Bulldogs up by 11. Warriors not phased, though. Next play, Shanks hits the three, cuts the West Albany lead to 8. In the fourth quarter, Austin Garrett from 5 feet behind the three-point line. That is some range. West Albany wins 56-40.
Corvallis looking for its first league win, hosting Dallas. First quarter, Dallas's Harrison Broadus passes to Cole Church for the three. It's good. Dragons up by 1 early. Corvallis would respond, though. Jordan Davis backdoor to J.D. Laswell. Spartans retake the lead. Dallas's Spencer McCarron, no relation to AJ, I don't think, spins, stops, and hits. Dallas retakes a 1-point lead.
But is his girlfriend a pageant contest?
Maybe. We don't know that either.
Maybe.
Spartans ball. Jordan Davis finds a cutting Quentin Kyle, who finishes at the rim. Dallas still with a 5-point lead. Corvallis got it together from there. Cole Garrett hits the three, and the Spartans win it 62-53. Other Mid-Willamette games tonight, Crescent Valley beats Silverton by 1. 55-54. South Albany falls to Woodburn 51-46.
In the 3A Pac West, 11-2 Cresswell hosting winless Jefferson. This game a blowout from the start in the third. Ryan Bates to Hunter Patrick makes it 55-13. Later on, Andrew Schmidt to Gibson Brown. Jefferson trying to get back into it. That cuts the lead to 39. Cresswell up 55-16. Austin Jones, the lob to Sean Konofsky. It's a 40-point lead again for Cresswell, 57-17 in the third quarter. Jefferson just trying to do the best they can. Devin Walling finishes. But Cresswell, so good. C.J. Connolly to R.J. Wolf, who drives and finishes. Makes it 61-20. Cresswell cruises 73-38. Coming up next, we go to the girls' side, highlights of tonight's girls' games, where we take a look at Oregon's new all-time scoring leader. Meet Kiana Brown after the break.
Now, Roundball Wrap on KEZI 9 News.
There is a new all-time scoring leader for Oregon girls basketball, and you can find her in the very small town of Blatchley.
Last Monday, Triangle Lakes' Kiana Brown scored 31 points against Siletz Valley to bring her career total over 2,493, surpassing a more than 3-decade-old record.
Tonight, Brown and the Lakers taking on Mackenzie up in beautiful Finn Rock. No score in the first quarter. Brown going to work underneath. She gets the first points of the night. A couple minutes later, this Lakers team is more than just Brown. Lindsey Bottensek from outside. Brown did assist on that one. Lakers go up by 5. Eagles trying to claw their way back after a missed shot. Katie Totten will get the rebound and the putback. Mackenzie down just 3. But Brown, Oregon's all-time leading scorer on the girls' side, just too much. On the fast break, her teammate misses, but she gets the board, puts it back up and in, and the foul. Brown and Triangle Lake win 41-31.
We saw the boys beat the boys Churchill Lancers beat the boys South Eugene Axemen. How about the girls? Justice Maris passes to Lindsay Couts. She's just over the line for 2 points on that one, just touched the line. Ellie McDonough sees the open shot there. She scores to make it 28-9 Lancers, so the Lancers trying to make it a sweep here on the night. Sydney Bowers dishes down low. Hannah Nordstrom for 2. That'll make it 27-11 Lancers. And later on in the second quarter, that's Lindsay Couts again for 3 points. Knocks it down in very slow motion. It's so good. We wanted to slow it down so much. Churchill wins 51-30.
It's more dramatic that way. Mid-Willamette League, West Albany hosting Lebanon. First quarter, Lebanon goes inside to Jenna Morch, and Lebanon goes up by 1. West Albany responding. Corey James just somehow gets the roll. Bulldogs back up by 1. That was the home run roll for Corey James. Then the Warriors, Macy Benedict hits the 3. Lebanon takes a 2-point lead. West Albany responding again. Ball on the ground, get it to Kaya Duvall. Her 3 puts the Bulldogs back up by 1. More from the Bulldogs. Ahead to Georgia Smith, who misses, but Duvall there for the rebound and a putback. That's why you run the court, follow the play. West Albany wins 46-34.
Cottage Grove girls sitting atop the Sky-M League non-league matchup against Pleasant Hill. That's Natasha Cardwell dishing it down low to Connor Borrego. Ties the game up early on. Then again, Cardwell to Borrego. Rinse and repeat. 2 points down low. Ties the game up early on. Taylor Sales to Natasha Cardwell. Strong presence in the paint for 2. 2-point lead for Cottage Grove. Alex Levitt now dishing to Nicole Lewis with 2 in the paint. That puts Cottage Grove back up 2. And the Lady Lions take down Pleasant Hill 49-39.